Where's the game? Where is it? There it goes. I love how it go up. Alright. Oh, I'm tired. I'm not used to work, guys. Oh boy. Try blue and then Kurokage on brick JP and got unlucky on mission crit. Damn. 0 out of 7. Classic. I know what you mean. Just crit amount. 65 streak? That's crazy. And part of your day. Oh boy. Okay. Where were we? You remember? I remember me, her name. Shion is better than Mion. That's all I gotta say. That's all I remember. Alright. Yeah, this one. We're in chapter 3. Let's probably do a chapter today. I think we're on a chapter a day arc, basically. We did the new tip, right? It was delicious. What was oh, yeah. We got food from my mic. What about my mic? What's wrong with it? What's wrong with it? What's wrong? Okay. Oh, I see. Okay, is it good now? Is it good now? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you say stir your mic and I'm like, okay, what about it? It sounds broken. Yeah, I know. It happens sometimes. I don't know what does it. All I do is unplug it, plug it back in. It's my solution every time. Yippee. Yep. Alright. We did that one yesterday, or last time. How long has it been? It's been like... Oh, continue. Might have explained this before, but physical education at our school is really just an exercise in disorder. Damn. After some random warm-ups, the rest of the time is spent doing whatever. You're free to cause a ruckus or just fall asleep. Honestly, based. Not really sure, but it doesn't. But doesn't the Board of Education have some sort of curriculum for this? They're like, when you're this old, you should have this amount of physical ability. Whoa, Satoko! Wow, they really like Japanese schools. Really, the ideal uniform. You know what I mean? I have no idea what you're saying, Keiichi-san. It's rather difficult to understand. Oh, you don't need to understand anything. Just come home with me. And even that, like, even the older ones are good too, you know? Oh, you see? Something like a rule for teachers to follow during class. Maybe you weakling city folk need something like that. Damn. Do you really think us country-raised kids would lag behind in physical ability? Well, maybe not overall, but in certain specific aspects, maybe. We're better athletes than you would think, Keiichi. Oh man. Whoa. I'm gonna think of it. They might be right. We all lined up for a race. There was a good chance I finished dead last if I didn't start off well. That's kind of sad. Even when, like, I think in high school, I was still faster than any woman. I was in track, though. But I remember, like, well, when it came to, like, sprints, at least. Like, long distance, they just had better endurance sometimes. But I think I was faster than... Yeah. Yeah, you know? Let's just pray that when a brutal penalty game is at stake, the 100-meter dash isn't a club activity. How do you lose a 100-meter dash? Against a woman. I'm not even joking. How? On that note, I watched too much television, so I'm fantastically tired. I'll be using this time to catch up on my sleep. It's 4th period and I'm completely starved. If I don't sleep now, when will I ever? Sleep? Just begin to sprout out on top of a pipe. Mion grabbed me by the collar. Pipe? Don't you really think I'd let you sleep in peace and quiet? Yeah. That look on your face, it'll require more courage to try and take a nap than not. Yeah. Good grief. Which means, is it gonna start again? No! Just killing time without a chit-chat until the bell rings is impossible for us hot-blooded youth, isn't it? Shall we start a club activity? Just as I thought, it's come to this. What's today's game? Now that this is happening, taking a nap is impossible. Not just that, with this sleep-deprived head of mine, I'm as good as mincemeat. I have to get my brain into gear. Brenna thinks that we should decide what today's penalty game should be before we start. Okay. Hehehe. Brenna knows what's up. I prepared something super special for today. We began to announce the cruel penalty game with a grand spinning flourish. Before she could do that, I'm sorry. I have something I wanted to do. Of all people, it was Rika-chan announcing her non-participation. Even rare events do eventually occur. Losing her timing, Mion spun like a top as she tumbled to the ground. What? Oh, what's the matter? Are you not feeling well? Oh, that's right. Mi-chan, she has to practice for the Watanagashi. That's right. It's the Sunday. Oh boy, is that where everyone fucking dies again? Rika is in the middle of super serious training for right now. We're working too hard lately, so my arms hurt. I see. Well, there's nothing that can be done. There's no point in doing anything if we can't get everybody together. Goddamn, I know. Which one's your favorite? I like Satoko more, to be fair. But, let's just take it easy. I'm very sorry, but I'll try my best. Yeah, good luck. We're cheering you on. When Mion announced that today's club activity was cancelled, Rika-chan and Satoko headed off behind the school building. Only I was left alone, completely clueless as to what everybody was talking about. What was that about? Rika-chan training for a competition or something? Rika-chan is a shrine maiden for the Watanagashi, so she has to perform for a ritual dance. Thought it would be more fun to play with, literally and figuratively, yeah. It's practice for that. Why don't you explain things in order? Rika would probably be more wife material, yeah. That's true now I think about it. First of all, what is this Watanagashi? Next, what do you mean by shrine maiden? Last, what do you mean by ritual dance? Literally every question. Huh? Didn't you get the notice at your house, Kei-chan? Wasn't it written there? The Watanagashi festival is this Sunday. Huh? Come to think of it, I have a feeling Mion did say something about it during dinner the other day. Or mom. Did I say mom instead of Mion? Yeah, mom. The Watanagashi is a festival that happens on the shrine on a Sunday every June. Okay. That's actually good to know. Wait, that's coming up. Oh shit, it's coming up, guys. Watanagashi's coming up. It's very lively. I see. But Watanagashi sounds like a pretty strange name for it. I mean, yeah, it means cotton drifting festival. Or just cotton drifting. I believe that's what it is. I remember Kevin didn't know. Is it something like the Lantern Festival where they have a memorial for the dead by floating things down the river? Oh, I figure you might guess, right, Kei-chan? Watanagashi, or Cotton Drift Festival, as the name implies, where we set cotton adrift down the river. The cotton you see is from futons or jackets, so it'd be something like a futon memorial. Damn. They also pile futons up on the altar. I've heard of people leaving offerings on things like needles or kitchen knives to their ancestors or to casualties of war. But an offering of futons is a first for me. Also, did I watch new Korean Maku's video yet? She sounds hot. I don't particularly get attracted to that language, sadly. Pile of futa? Yep. Okay. What's the history behind that? Mion tilted her head pensively. I don't think there's a complicated backstory to it. The winters around here are pretty harsh, so things like warm futons and coats to ward off the cold are fairly important, I guess. I see. In other words, it's something like giving thanks to the futons that took care of you during the winter then, I guess so. Pile of subvitals? Yep. Then the Shrine Maiden holds a memorial service for them and set them adrift. I think you don't get it at all, but that's okay. That's what the Watanagashi is. Mion and Rena indicated that I had the correct answer with a round of applause. Oh. And you see, that Shrine Maiden performing the memorial is Rika-chan. Oh. So Rika-chan is a Shrine Maiden? Now that you mention it, Rika-chan does have a mystical air about her, yeah. Right. Rika-chan is a shrine in a shrine maiden outfit. How? I know what she means. So cute. It certainly does seem like it would suit her. Yeah, it might be cute. True. I finally get what you're saying. Rika-chan's training is for her performance as a Shrine Maiden then. That would be it. Shrine Maiden has to purify a number of futons as part of the ceremony. It's practice for that. A lot of hard work. The Shrine Maiden has to carry a large ceremonial hoe as part of the rite, and it's really heavy for Rika-chan. Well, Rika-chan is pretty small. Whoa. Exactly how heavy is that hoe? Pretty heavy. They're talking about your mom, by the way. Enough that Rika-chan has been practicing with a mochi mallet. Wait a minute. Don't care if it's in JP or Korea, I'm gonna do an experiment and see if Malkuth gives good head if I sit on a table and she knelt on her knees on the floor. I understand. Hey, wait a minute, that's way too heavy. Forget about Rika-chan, that'd be rough for even for me. It's a sacred ceremonial hoe. If she dropped it by accident, it'd be big trouble. Well, it's a once a year kind of deal. All I can do is cheer from the sidelines. It'll be okay. She pulled it off last year. Oh, really? Then the least I can do is cheer her on. Maybe something like that little would help, right? I was rather curious about exactly how she practiced. Mion laughed as she shook her head. Leave her alone. You go, Rika-chan will get all cute and won't be able to practice. I didn't quite understand what Mion was saying. Rika is pretty fit then? Oh yeah. What are you trying to say, sir? See, Rika-chan doesn't like showing people how hard she works. Okay? So just leave her be. Even the always cool and aloof Rika-chan has times when she sweats while giving it her all. Because she was always so well put together, she didn't want people to see an ungainly side of her. It's not like I couldn't understand that feeling. All I could do is pray for her success, huh? Do your best. Rika Furude. Cheering for you. Well then. I climbed up onto the pipe and plopped down on my side. This is sleeping on a pipe. Hooray, hooray, Rika-chan! In order to transmit more of my psychic waves of encouragement, I'll be entering a meditative state now. Ah, I see, I understand. You're just gonna sleep after all? Yeah. Oh, she beat me. The lackadaisical noontime ended up giving way to mind-numbing afternoon classes. Damn, those are words. Rebounding from yesterday's hunger, I ate too much for lunch today, leaving me in a horrible condition. I might have gorged myself a bit too much. I'll have to endure afternoon classes. They'll give you triggers, I know what you mean. My school bells never sounded like that to me. I understand. Ahaha. It's good, you had an amazing appetite today. Basically, you always eat like a pig. Oh, okay. But today was on a whole different level. Yesterday I skipped lunch, right? That hunger just soaked right in. This time, no matter how much I ate, my hunger knew no bounds. Aha, I get you. Oh, do you need my help? Yes, sir. Well, really, Keitan, you always finish your lunch down to the last bite. Like, even down to the last grain of rice. With food, you show your appreciation for the person who made it by eating it, you know? You leave any behind, it's rude to the person who put in all that effort. The Himari line? Ah, that makes sense. I do need Himari's help. You have to suffer on watching subtitles? Oh no. Hearing that, Mion's eyes momentarily widened in surprise, followed by a cool laugh. Keitan, really? At first glance, you seem unruly and irresponsible, but you're actually pretty conscientious. Oh, absolutely. Well disciplined or something like that. Oh, goddamn. Yeah, Rena thinks so too. Ichikun is a lot kinder than he looks. Both of them were probably trying to compliment me, but I had a strange feeling I wasn't being complimented at all. Oh, he's on Dynamass. That's not true. I just wanted to say that there's a big gap between your appearance and your personality. Oh, you'd think it's surprisingly not necessarily true. I believe that people's looks and their personalities tend to match a little more than what you may think. Celebrating Shiroko's birthday, very scuff. Oh damn. Oh yeah, he's a Shiroko enjoyer, right? Rena, why do you talk to you like you're in third person? That's just how you do it when you're cute. It's simple. Alright, yes. Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. I wanted to lean back. Alright, my head may not be moving that much because I'm actually using my chair instead of like leaning forward. The Vitals can't even max Broco skills for... Ooh. Oof. Well, I'm gonna forward that screenshot in general. Oh no, what do you have? I'm saying that that's not a compliment. Hey, Sonozaki-san, Maebara-san, we're in the middle of class. Okay. How far did you get, Sonozaki-san? Bring your notes up here. Startled Mion vocalized a rather easy to understand utterance. She was so enthralled in the conversation she had stopped working completely. Oh no, it's over. Doing alright. You haven't progressed at all. Dumb bitch. You're in the highest grade, so you have to shape up. That Mion, it looked like she was getting lectured. Poor bastard. Appearances can be deceiving, in other words. Actually, appearances might be the opposite of reality. He said some interesting things. Responding to Rena's seemingly profound statement, I turned my gaze to where Satoko was happily studying together with Rika-chan. Did you see it? Oh, did you post it? Let me see. Damn, fake Shiroko fan. Fake Shiroko fan. Simple. Simple as. Are you saying that Satoko is actually really meek? If I went by what Rena literally said, then that would be the case. I could hardly imagine Satoko being meek and gentle like a girl in some fairy tale. That'd be kinda cute though. He's cooked for Barisu, he doesn't have Barisu artifact. I should really check for that, to be fair. I should really plan my artifacts out. I'm really good about artifacts, so I don't know, but we'll see. Satoko-chan's been rude lately, but just a while ago she was pretty different. Ooh. She acted really spoiled and always... Yup. Keep this a secret from Satoko, okay? Ooh. That's Satoko. Acting so cute. For Satoko to play coy, I think that that would have to be some sort of calculated plot. Even if she was to hide behind someone, I wouldn't think it was because she was attached to them. But since it came up, I tried to imagine a gentle, coquettish Satoko. I don't know what that word means. It's not a real word, it sounds French. Hey Satoko. What is it, Ani-sama? Oh god, I would die. It'd be over.
Satoko smiled cutely and walked towards me. By the way, for every 3 steps forward Satoko took, for some reason I took 3 steps away. Oni-sama, where are you running away? Sorry, Satoko. Free to approach me with an affectionate smile on your face. I just have to think it's some sort of trap. That's so mean. Oni-sama, you meanie. I was fantasizing, I agree. I know what he means. Kobo mauled in red toward my Kurokage right now. I hope he gets better because it's red. Oh no. Oh yeah, didn't he get the better red than me? Actually, I don't really remember. And so, yeah, well... so sorry, I didn't intend to be so mean. The weepy Satoko came closer to me. I'm a sucker for tears, true. Click. Plank. Huh? A bear trap? My leg was being clamped down by jagged metal teeth. What? Oh ho ho. You fell for it. Now for the next part. Satoko raised her right arm triumphantly, and traps began to trigger one after another. Suddenly the wall sprang forward, throwing me 3 blocks away. I have a feeling this is a dream. And there I saw a giant metal ball covered in spikes hurtling towards me. On top of that, in the direction of the ball would knock me was a giant guillotine. Not really sure, but Keiji-kun, you're not thinking of anything completely ludicrous right now, are you? Nope. Not really. Not at all. That's a lie. Oh. You've got the kind of look on your face that says, I'm gonna be crushed by a giant spiked metal ball. Oh. What the fuck? How do you know? How could my expression convey what I was thinking like that? Sorry. Imagining a meek and gentle Sadako is impossible right now. I'll try again when I'm in better shape. Hi, Rika. Next, I looked over at Rika-chan, who was working diligently on some kanji drills. Oh boy, I should do that. Ren is possessed after all, yep. In contrast to Satoko, her default state was meek and gentle, like a good girl. If Rika-chan came at me saying Oni-sama, I'd hug her. Idly. I could get used to that. Keiji-kun, you're drooling. I know what you mean. You know, sorry, sir. You know how it is. Look at her. And how about Rika-chan? Are you seeing that her appearance is deceiving as well? Saying that out loud, I feel a tinge of doubt. Rika-chan really all sweet. Despite her appearance, she was quite sly. Sweetly, how do you put it? Evading things deftly. I get the feeling that Rika-chan isn't only just sweet. Her appearance is definitely deceiving. I couldn't put exactly what I was imagining into words, but Rena managed to say what I wanted to. She turned to me with an impish look in her eyes, like she was saying, you shouldn't say something like that. When Rika-chan grows up, I'm sure she'll become an incredibly devilish beauty, with men wrapped all around her. She already is, around her little finger. Don't you think that would be cool? Not cool, but you know, at least she understands her powers. I mean, Ren is foreshadowing something, probably. I have said that lightheartedly, but as a man, I couldn't laugh at it. Exactly. It's like, damn. I know what you mean. It's an inevitable future for some poor souls. It's their canon event. The scary part about that was that it felt like it could be true. Noticing my gaze, Rika-chan turned towards me and let loose with an angelic smile. I love her. Both Rena and I, feeling as if that was directed towards us personally, had our hearts skip a beat. Oh, so cute, so cute. Rena, your nose is bleeding. Appearances can be deceiving, huh? Well then, what about our dear leader Mion? Is she cutesy all along? I stared at her as she tried to weasel her way out of her scolding by the teacher. By Rena's theory, that unrefined, calculating, conniving Mion also had a side of her that bellied appearances. And what you're saying is that Mion, despite her appearance, is actually a good person? Michan is a good person. That is true. What I'm trying to say is... Yep, I know what you're trying to say, Kiichi-kun. Catching on that I was struggling to express my feelings as words, Rena smiled even more brightly. So what? Michan is mysterious, right? She's a girl, but she's like a guy. But it's like she's a guy. I know. That is kind of nice. You know what I mean? Mio Oppai or Mio Lolly? Choose wisely. Let me see. Whoops. Let me actually get this set up. Let's think. I think Mio Lolly. I think that's my decision. But I personally like everything. It's all good. That's right. Mion was more than aware that she was a girl, but it was exactly as Rena said. Miomanko or Miomanko, exactly. When Mion livened up the mood, it wasn't as though she felt like a guy or a girl specifically, but a friend of the same gender. Damn. If you were a guy, we'd probably be like 2 peas in a pod. Although, that's the same way it is now. Haha. Miu-manko? Yeah, Miu has better manko, to be fair. But you see, even that Michan is actually really feminine. Wow. Rena, how much did Mion pay you exactly? Oh god. That's not true. Jeez, I'm not trying to have a serious conversation, you know. Rena began to pout. That probably wasn't the right time to joke around. Michan is the club president, so she's tried hard to lead everybody. But she's a very cute girl. I really don't want you to forget that, Keiichi-kun. What are you trying to say? Aren't you the one that's in love with me? Why would you want me to think of her as a woman? And his gaze focused off into the distance beyond where Mion was. The Mion that I met at Angel Mort was unimaginably different compared to the Mion that I normally knew. Flustered and hesitant from the unfamiliar job, it was a far cry from the brash and confident Mion. Check General with all caps. Oh no. What? I need context for this. Oh, he literally... Okay. This man has a Shiroko cake. Oh boy. Did you miss PvP? Yeah. This man really prepared for Shiroko's birthday, huh? Alright, flustered and hesitant from the unfamiliar job, it was a far cry from the brash and confident Mion. Even though she had to hurry to work, she went through all the trouble to bring me food when I was on the brink of starvation. And she did so not as Mion, but as Shion. What exactly was Shion the Mion? What kind of person was Mion exactly? Keiichi-kun probably couldn't even begin to imagine. You know this schizo-Vietnamese BA since he's buying a cake for a student? Yeah, he's one of them. Is that based? And Sin, did you buy a cake for Hina? Because he said schizo-Vietnamese and I thought of you, so maybe that's true. Maybe, you know, you would you? I think you would. You better, if you're really Hina's #1 fan. No, I'm poor. Oh. Wait a second, something doesn't add up. Schizo-Vietnamese BA Sensei buying a cake? Okay, so this implies that Vietnamese people have money. Something doesn't add up. There's a problem with your analysis, sir. I should buy one for next year? Yeah. As if to say it was our little secret, Rona held her finger up to her lips as she giggled. Mion, finally free from the teacher's preaching, returned to her seat, cradled her head to hide her embarrassment. Don't look in comments. The Arinami comes and says this immediately. Oh no. Okay, let's see. Nobility enjoys porcelain, white skin, tan lines, or side of manual labor. Kinda true though. My Rori sensei. Rori? Does this mean you. Oh, that's his name, okay. Does this mean you consider me low class? Ooh, we're in the middle of a history lesson, Nagisa-chan. Say what you would you do if I did this? History is just history. Let's focus on the present. Wow. I see. Don't look at the comments. Alright. Me in the middle. Oh no. Can I show? I can show this one. Yeah, honestly, huge. That would be nice. I don't need to buy another cake on Yuzu's birthday. We share birthdays anyway. We'll share my. We'll just share your cake. What about just eat Yuzu's cake? I would eat Yuzu's cake, you know. Alright. This old man, you see, thinks that grade school is enough for everything you need to study for in life. I think that each different branch of school needs to focus on a certain aspect of life, but they don't. You know what I mean? Saying that, she plopped down into her seat violently. Mion was actually really feminine. Right. I wonder if I can meet Shion again. True. I wanted to talk to her again. I liked the girly version. She was cute. Clang clang. Me when I like invite Kay over to my place. Principal waved around the bell that served as the school chime. The teacher rushed back to the blackboard and began to list everybody's homework assignments. Whoa! It looks like there's gonna be a lot of homework today. Gotta buckle down. I can fight 10 more years with Seiya splitting in front of me. True. Canonically true, actually. You pet 4 Shirokos today? Do you want me to? Remind me later. Did I use swimsuit? No, yeah, I did use swimsuit today for JFD. This JFD is so brain dead. I love it. You just kill it. Kill it easy, you know, 240,000. Well then. That means even Rena? Huh? What do you mean? Appearances can be deceiving. Would that apply to you too? Oh. Huh? Ahahaha. H-kun, how do you see me? How? The Rena Ryugu that I knew sometimes took things too far, but was generally a kind and gentle, ideal girl. Ooh, ideal. Really? And that makes me happy, I guess. If she was the opposite of what she seemed, that would make her. And if you were really the opposite, that would make you evil. Just try just saying it. I won't be mad. That's what I felt she meant. Rena is. Rena is. Even if you were the opposite, you'd still be Rena, right? This question shouldn't have been so nerve-wracking to answer. It was because the person in question was staring at me, but even saying that took a strange amount of effort. That's no fair, Kiichi-kun. Bothers me when you say it that way. How? Oh my fucking god, ignore the left side? Oh god, why? What do you mean? Oh! What do you mean ignore the left side? Yummy. What does it say? Torini TW. What's the W for? Oh, W crouching. Oh, that's what's it called. Oh, I just realized how the hell do they balance like that? I just realized the way they're like. Look at the way they're. I don't even know what to call it. Like crouching. How the hell do they balance like that? I usually can't double my Kaktama credits, but I'm 100% sure she can rack up at least 5 million credits for you. Wait, in what? Oh, wait. In what? Perhaps unable to endure my silence, Rena's face began to burn red with embarrassment. Rena? They support each other? Oh, look at that. Hey-chan. Let's go home. Mion walked over and started getting ready to go home. Whenever school is over, she really does get noticeably more energetic. I mean, to be fair, that's fairly normal and understandable. There we go. It was the same relaxing walk home as always. Picking around my pocket on a whim, I noticed something that should have been there was missing. Oh no, my key. My key, guys. User already surpassed it. Oh, for borrows, I see. How much is mine? I don't think... Was I using use to borrow? I guess I won't check right. I'm doing this. Gilvy while working on under Akko's table. Can I show this? Not that bad. Eh. Too big. Calm down. What's the matter, Kei-chan? Key to my house, I knew it. I always carry around is gone. Man, where did I lose it? It's fine today since my parents are home, but still, this is bad. This sure is troublesome. Did you forget it somewhere? Or did you drop it? Which one was it? Did I take it with me this morning in the first place? Oh, that's true. Huh? Hey, son, did that key have anything that would make it stand out? Yeah, it's on a keychain. There's a blue fur seal. Something I made for summer homework a long time ago. Does it have its eyes shut like it's taking a nap? Oh, how'd you know? Yeah, that's it. Mion looked away and began to whistle. Oh, I see. You went for dinner at Angel Board a couple of days ago, right? That night, the staff found the key, and there was a fur seal keychain attached to it. As she said that, she suddenly grew flustered and added that Shion had told her about it. Huh? So I dropped it then? Aha, but aren't you glad they found it? I'm sure they're looking after it for you. I'm just gonna chat with you soon, okay? Okay. That's right. Why don't you go? Shion looked the same as me, so you'll know her by sight. Oh yeah. It was a rather unexpected development. Once again, I have no choice but to go and meet with Shion. But also I had to thank her for the bento from yesterday. Besides, taking some time and chatting with this other side of Mion might be interesting. Half jokingly, I began to think about things like this. Right, Angel Bart was it? I'll head over to Shion's restaurant and get my key back. While I'm at it, having a nice spot of tea might not be a bad idea. Sound like an English gentleman, oh boy. That totally doesn't suit you, Kei-chan. Speaking of Kei-chan. Oh, this is Yuzu, never mind. I expected K. This is a really cute Yuzu. Yuzu totemo... What does it say? Niaitemasu. Yeah, it does suit her. Wow. Is this the restaurant? The one that Mi-chan's little sister is working at? Yeah, why don't we go together, Rena? Sorry to disappoint you, but I have plans with my father today, damn. Classic? What classic? I low-key would love this. What the fuck is this picture? I need Arisu to tickle my feet. Oops. There we go. Oh, did it? There's some other time. Okay. Rena seemed pretty disappointed about having to miss such a great opportunity. Yep. You said they're twins, but do they really look that much alike? Enough to mistake which is which? Yeah, they're totally the same. At least on the outside. Unlike Mion, she's well-mannered and really cute though. In response to my teasing, Mion pouted and began to argue with me. I couldn't help but burst out laughing at Mion's little farce. After all, they weren't just identical, they were the same person. So he says. After going home, I changed my clothes and dug my bike out of the garage. Just thinking that I would be able to meet Shion again gave me a mysterious feeling. Oh boy. Shion, a name for a different kind of Mion. She was a mysterious and ridiculous person, believing she had fooled everyone like that. I noticed that I was pedaling along quite happily. Could it be that I was looking forward to meeting Shion? I support the KKK rebellion along against the Spaniards. What? Damn, she has a pretty eye. Hey. Felt a sense of giddy anticipation, like I was heading towards a new friend's house for the first time. Yeah. What Rena said about Mion actually being really feminine sprang to mind once again. The guilt from spying on another side of Mion, the self-consciousness from being the only one who knew about that side, its feelings mixed together. That was Shion for you. Mion's little twin sister. So she felt like coming out and admitting she was Mion. It was fine to just call her Shion, right? Mion might be trying to have some fun by acting out a different persona. As I reached the top of the steep hill, the horizon expanded before me. I was almost at the station. Whoa, Yuzu? Okay. That's cute, Yuzu. Peace? Oh, she's doing a Toki. Ooh. Hazukashi. She's embarrassed. Wow, look at me, I'm reading Japanese, guys. Yuzu ni garu? Yaru? No. What does it say? Kakko shitemo raimashita. Okay. I don't know why. I have a compelling urge to read every Japanese I see. Even though I can't. As I reached the top of the steep hill, the horizon expanded before me. I was almost at the station. Last time I was in a bear since I was here with Dad. But this time, I was alone. I was strangely self-conscious about it. Clank, clank, clank. Alright, how clanky? Oh, man. That's pretty nice. This goes hard? How hard? Oh, God. Oh, God. Watch this be real. Watch this happen in the event. Okay. Meet Shion and get my key back. That was all this task was supposed to be. I dawdled around like this. Maybe Shion would find me before she headed in for work. Your bitters. Okay, Ali. Oh, hey, what are you doing, Keiichi Mayabara? You're just here to get your key back, you know. It's not like you're some love-struck schoolboy here to hand over a love letter. Oh. The thoughts inside my head were slowly turning into a jumbled mess. Came to the realization I was downright giddy. That's why, for just a bit, just a tiny little bit. Whoa, okay. Alright, wait, let me look at both of these. Was this first one? Nagisa, okay. Can I... Oh, that's a good K, though. Wow. I like that. That is nice. I need that. Nagisa here. Why is there's Mika on the screen? Wow. Just a tiny bit. Oops. I got a little carried away and did something really stupid. I know what you mean. I kicked over a parked motorcycle that was blocking the sidewalk. Why'd you do that? It was in the way, sure, but there was absolutely no need for me to kick it. Okay. I definitely think I got too carried away. Yeah, what the fuck? Thunk, clack, crash. As the three bikes toppled one after another like dominoes, the loud noise that caused snapped me back to my senses. You dumb fuck. Oh, she. The hell you think you're doing? The owners of those three bikes are right there. They looked exactly like what you call thugs up to no good. Well, to be fair, you're the one that's like being up to no good. They lifted their heads up in an imposing manner and yelled angrily in a way I never heard before. Three of them beeline towards me with the worn down heels of their thin-soled shoes slapping noisily against the pavement. I could only stare listlessly, as if I were watching some far-off event that didn't concern me at all. You need it? And AI gem alert. Alright. This is AI gem you have possessed. How are they moving like that? Is this AI gem? Damn. Hey, life-size standee and Kamifuro 26. Is this where Kevin's at? Do you see this? Maybe Kevin got to lick it. Knowing him, he would, to be fair. He probably did. Ask Kevin if he licked it, okay? Alright, I read all that. By the time I realized it, I'd been grabbed by the collar and lifted onto my tiptoes. Don't be playing, Doom. You knocked them over, didn't ya? Huh? The three thugs were completely ignoring the rules of grammar. Oh dear God. But the way they spoke was enough to make me tremble. Just like that, my composure drained away. My legs buckled and my throat grew dry enough to crack. I'm sorry, I accident my ass. You kicked it, didn't you, dumbass? I was completely at fault, so there was nothing I could say in my defense. As a result, I was pulled even higher. The hell, man? The paint's all scuffed. Yo, Brant, who put you up to this? This is your goddamn fault. Three of them continued to yell at me. I had no idea what each of them was saying. A box and 6-7. Oh God, what do you mean? Oh man. Okay, I can show both of these. Bochi or Yuzu? Oh boy. Oh, it's Snake. And I really like this art though. Is the Shupa one? Yeah. I think the Kokona is the best one, unironically. You could kill Sensei? Did she sit on him? It should have been me. Dabamoe, what kind of nonsense on you wrote on your club report? Huh? That's right, this is exactly what it looks like. There's definitely for me to explain. Did that make my job easier then? Oh no. I know what he means though. Not Hazuki's thumbnail. This one that I just showed. Or which one? Is the 6-7? Is it Hazuki's thumbnail? This one? That's pretty peak if it is. Let me check. Boo, 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 boo. Oops, where is it? Oh yeah, life. Oh, right here. Oh, that's a good thumbnail. Huge. Three of them continued to yell at me. I had no idea what each of them were saying. Getting further enraged that I was only listening when dumbstruck, they grabbed an empty plastic crate from a nearby store and began to smash it repeatedly against the telephone pole. Damn. Man, there's a demographic of people that act like this that you may know who I'm referring to. What is this one? Who is this? A Mion? Oh, initial concept. Okay. I like the main meal. This is a good one, though. This could be another one. Cracks formed in the crate, plastic shards flying everywhere. They then slammed it full force into the shuttered storefront. Smash. The shutter let out a frightening loud noise. Anyone that says we got robbed after seeing concept art is objectively wrong. Yeah, I agree. I think regular Neo is better. Still not satisfied, they flipped over a case of empty cans, scattering its contents all over the place. Okay. This was not normal. It was something you saw often on television or in manga, but I never thought seeing it in person would be this terrifying. Damn, whoa already? Let's see. Whoa, oh, can I show this? I think I can. Oh, look, all the bikinis. Very nice. Very cool. It is whoa. I became painfully aware that the safety of civilized society was only held up by such a frail concept as morals. Damn. Belly dancers say it was peak, but they say all we got is naked if you squint hard enough. I know what you mean. If you're legally blind, say is naked. You don't even need to squint them. I know. I like our swimsuit. Say it's quite. I think it's the best swimsuit design in the game. Did I put that on the swimsuit tier list? I don't remember. Don't need to squint your Asian. That's true. I forgot. That's fair. The Adenami and I are white, so we need to squint. My knees clattered together noisily. Static began to pepper my vision. This is what would you call absolute terror? Oh boy, Shiroko mentioned. Hello. Ready? Why you... Okay. There's nothing I could do to stop this frightening spectacle of violence. I could only pray for help. The fear I felt was just too much. But somebody, help me. My gaze floundered about the surrounding area. I was surrounded by these three hoodlums. No way would there be a passerby brave enough to intervene. Maybe this is what you would call reaping what you sow. If I were a passerby, there would be no doubt that I'd ignore what was going on. So this was somewhat of a cosmic retribution. Who can say something? Are they Irish now? I'll fucking stab you. What is this here? UK, I understand. This man is really just posting every K image he sees on Twitter. Angry yelling loud enough to rattle my eardrums spewed forth right in front of my face. My waiting consciousness was forcefully dragged back to the forefront. Scotsman alert, yep. Thug had cocked back his free hand and twisted at his body when suddenly a metallic taste filtered through the back of my throat. A chill ran down my spine like a jolt of electricity. Seeing what was going to happen next, I squeezed my eyes shut as tightly as possible and gripped my teeth. Location, Glasgow, Scotland. You don't even know where that is. Wait, and also I don't think that's how you spell it, isn't it? Isn't there another G in there? Is it like Glasgow? Isn't that how it's spelled? Or I don't know. Hold on. This is the part where I pull up. The part where I pull up Google Earth. Hold on, it's gonna dox me real quick, so I'm not gonna show it on screen yet. Actually, no, it doesn't dox me. Okay. There we go. I don't care about this. Scotland. Hold on. Okay, maybe I don't remember where Glasgow. Oh, it's right here. Glasgow. Yeah, it's another G. I remember. Yes, sir. Look at that. Oh, it's along a river. Oh, that makes sense. I see. The river, it's literally called River Clyde. Damn. Alright, that's enough British for today. I got a little, like, sick, nauseous looking at the British Isles for that long, to be fair. Alright, what is this one? Sensei. Ewok. Dude, they would both Ewok, wouldn't they? Alright. Making quite the racket, you stupid pieces of trash. Get out of my sight. That voice was a short distance away. Still holding me by the collar, the three thugs spun around to look behind them. The fuck you say? Standing there was Shion. Mion. She stood there, displayed an imposing stature that I'd never seen before. She didn't have the same look on her face as she did when we were playing around during club. Those were eyes that would instill fear in anyone who looked upon them. The eyes of a raptor. Damn. They were the epitome of terror. At the same time, they were the most reassuring things in the world. I'll only say this one more time. Let go of Ch.2 and get lost. Mion, without an ounce of fear, laid down her ultimatum. Of course, there was no way those three would go there's no way those three wouldn't go absolutely berserk. The situation instantly turned explosively dangerous. You fucking bitch! Is Keiichi not being the one in front though, because he's kind of a sub. She has more balls than him. He kind of just shat himself immediately in this situation. To be fair, I probably would too. Or fucking bash your head in. They are literally just Scottish. Alright. Stop it, Mion. These guys are like rabid dogs. Damn. No amount of bluffing will work. I feel like they could have... What's a good way to put it? They should have changed their accent to something else. But Mion is dangerous, so... I knew what I was saying was pathetic, but I couldn't let Mion get involved in this. No matter how you looked at it, Mion was only bluffing. But did Mion even know the meaning of the word bluff? However, the reason behind everything soon became apparent. They were slowly increasing in number little by little. What the fuck's going on? At first, it was only businessmen on their way home stopping to take a look. Then it was housewives in the middle of shopping, taking a gander. Next, it seemed like the owner of some stores showed up, and it was pretty clear he wasn't just looking. Around me, there were already about 7 people gathered. Oh man, okay. Never mind, they're probably fine now. Felt different than people coming out to support a friend. If I had to say why, it was because the group that gathered was diverse in age and gender. The three thugs seemed to slowly realize that there was something strange about the situation. Who the hell are these guys? Behind them at some point, 4 more people of different clothes and ages had gathered. A girl who looked to be in middle school. A man wearing a bakery apron. An old lady in a house cleaning smock. Why can't we have nice things in the West? Let me see. Wow. They really just have the... Oh, this is in Wong. I thought this was the yen. That would have been scary if that was yen. I forgot their currency's even crazier over there. This one? 6-7 again? A Hoshino one? Well, I don't know why, but I really like this art style. It fits them pretty well. More and more people of various ages, their gaze is comparable to Mion's, or of hostility, of intimidation. Before I realized it, over 10 people had formed a ring around us. At that moment, 5 elementary schoolers ran in and joined the circle. There were some familiar faces, some of our classmates. And these people were residents of Hinamizawa. More and more people from Hinamizawa gathered around. In obvious contrast, the residents of Okinomiya were passing by as quickly as possible. The fuck are you guys? Go the fuck away. The group surrounding us has suddenly swelled to around 20 people. Completely encircled, the faces of the thugs begin to show the first signs of panic. Nobody spoke a word, Mion included. They made everything completely unnatural, and depending on which side you were on, completely terrifying. Story of that OG animation artist is funny. Make peak cunning, go viral, crash out, and nuke account. Classic. Tale as old as time. When will I have my crash out and nuke my account, guys? What do you think it would take? I don't think I could ever get that mad. It'd have to be something stupid. And even then, I don't think I'd ever nuke my account. The fuck, they're either 14 or... I know what you... Yep. Or both. It's probably both. Only the thug's voices echoed as they were out like they were screaming. 5 consecutive GAs. Well, the problem is... Okay, here's the thing is... The Kurokage GA actually sounds mildly entertaining. And Kaiten GA isn't that bad. It's when we get the Hyro, the Bina, the Shirokuro, you know what I mean? Those ones. Those GAs. Those GAs suck because they don't require any brain. It's just lay Mao, let me get lucky and crit. Oh, I didn't? Well, I gotta kill myself, okay? It's just how it is. Especially Hyro and Bina. Shirokuro at least requires like... No, fuck Shirokuro, it's still that. Alright. Or did I... only the thugs' voices echoed out like they were screaming. Somebody took a step forward, closing the gap between them. As they did, everybody else took a step forward, shrinking the circle. The hoodlums went pale as they were pushed together back to back while still yelling angrily. They were trying to string together vulgarities. For some reason, it sounded like they were crying out for help. Alright. Damn. They'll be like Yaju and fail all 7 tickets on blue. I mean, I failed all 7 on red before. To really start Higurashi, yeah. It's long though, I will say. What's going on here? What's going on? It was sudden. A solidly built officer cut his way through the crowd. That's code word for fat. He said solidly built. He just didn't want to say a fat fuck. Alright, Kisaki guy to the harem. Which one? Oh, I see. Wait, there's 2 Kisakis here. Also, very base taste. Oh, I see. Is it from that? Okay. At some point, 2 police cars had arrived. What the hell is this escalated into? Some passerby had undoubtedly called for them. Several burly officers. See, that's like, they're fatter. Is this using the 07 mod? Yeah, it is. I don't like the manga gamer sprites or the OG. The OG is just really dated, and the manga gamers kind of suck. So I use the PlayStation 3 sprites, and I also here. Let me show you. I also use censorship, like the more original dialogue has less censorship. That's basically all I'm doing. You can customize it however you like. Like, I have the console BGs. Yeah. And the CGs. That's pretty much it. Can't even goon anymore. I keep getting reminded of that amazing digital footprint edit. Oh no. Funniest news you've seen? What news? Oh yeah. Oh boy. Oh, the chibi stuff is crazy. Classic news. Alright, several burly officers appeared from inside the second vehicle. Oh, officer, good timing. She's so hot. Look at her. There you go. The extortionists caught red-handed. Please arrest them. The fuck? This Brad's the one that's wrong here. Mion, returning to her usual self, was nonchalantly pointing out the hoodlums to the police. Of course, the thugs were furious. But now that it had come to this, there was nothing they could do. It was their loss. Why would they get arrested? They didn't even do anything bad yet. They were about to, though. They were about to beat the fuck out of him, but they didn't yet. Was that one of the... Oh, no, I already read that. It was their loss. Isn't that internet historian? No, it's, what's his name? Internet anarchist? Internet historian is kind of true. Or kind of based, I should say. Yeah, internet. I've never heard of internet anarchists before. Alright, okay. Come over here for a sec. Come out already. Or come on already. The officers handcuffed the thugs and dragged them towards the patrol cars. The fuck? Let me go. They got caught plagiarizing, time to make up misinformation. True. Look, let me go. We're the victims here. Are you listening, damn it? No matter how much of a ruckus they caused, the officers paid no heed. In the blink of an eye, they were crammed inside the two vehicles. They could still be heard yelling while inside the police cars, but what they were saying was no longer intelligible. Oh, this guy again. Oh, man. Are you alright? Are you injured? Please, John, next time I need the Akko swimsuit maker 200% more bitch too. Let me see what this one's like. I could show this. That's quite nice. You know, that actually works. I have a feeling they wouldn't, her swimsuit alt wouldn't be like that. It'd be something more crazy for her, to be fair. Are you alright? You were injured? There's probably a detective. A man leading the police peered at my face. No, not really. They didn't beat me up yet. Well, that's a bit of a silver lining then. Well then, have a good year. A good year? What do you mean? Use your current credits counter, 3,661,260. Wow. Portly man, after taking a quick look around, addressed the crowd. Thank you, citizens, for your timely report. Thanks to your efforts, we were able to keep the peace today. Wow. It's a wonderful thing. Yeah. Thank you for your hard work, Detective Oishi. As a citizen, I thank you for your daily efforts. It's an honor for a detective from the 1st Division to come out all this way. Shion talk didn't have a very pleasant tone. It was a coincidence. I happened to hear the call over the radio on my way back from the prefectural office. I just made a little detour. Please keep up the good work. I pray for success in your future endeavors. Aw, shucks. A good thing there were no injuries, though. Oishi-san, we're done here. Let's go. Well then, have a good year. Sorry, could you make way? The detective named Oishi, after jovially making pleasantries, lumbered over to the waiting police car. What is a gift? Well, more like the gift you're describing. Is that real, or did you make that up? I quickly set off, disappearing down the city streets. It was over so quickly. So quickly, I was dumbstruck. I didn't even get to ask the officer what was going on. It was like they came here quickly to disperse the mob before any trouble could start. After making sure the police cars had left, Mion snapped her finger sharply. Hey, you can set it in general. Oh no, is it a real gif? Alright, that's a wrap. And don't come back. That was the signal. The tension melted away in an instant as everybody began smiling. A middle-aged man helped me up. You're okay, young Mayabara? Next time, pick your fights a bit better. Oh, I was just being retarded. You know how it is. It's not like I wanted to fight. Are you hurt anywhere? If you hit your head, it would be a good idea to get an x-ray taken. Damn, they really have cheap healthcare over there. That sounds expensive. An older lady I didn't know the name of was concerned about my injury. We were lucky this happened right in front of the station. It was busy. Otherwise, we wouldn't have been able to gather as many people. Next time, be more careful. City kids these days are pretty unruly. I was even warned by the old lady in the smog. As Shion finished applauding the dispersing group for their efforts, she strode over to me. Well, you're pretty good, Kei-chan. But I also think you should be more careful about who you pick a fight with. Thanks, Mion. Saved my bacon there. Like I said, I'm Shion. I'll still make that mistake. She made a troubled expression as she turned her gaze downward, blushing in embarrassment. I heard from my sister. That first seal keychain was yours, Kei-chan? Oh yeah, that's right. I was just heading to the restaurant. And you ended up feeling so excited that you got mixed up in something weird. Now it was my turn for my face to go red. I did want to admit it, that she was spot on. Oh, I was just unlucky. Yeah, skill issue, you know? But you really saved me, Shion. You don't have to thank me. But if you see somebody else getting bullied, help them out, okay? We value that kind of thing very highly here. I was well versed in that sense of camaraderie. But the way I was rescued just now, something seemed a little off about that, yeah. It did seem kind of like strange. Wait, was this one? Wait, I don't think I could show this. I don't think I could show that. I didn't realize what it was at first. This is technically science, so I think what I showed was okay. That one frame, I know. It was science YouTube, okay? This is biology. It's not like it was anything. Okay. Why would you said that? By the way, I was rescued just now. Something seemed a little off about that. I was helped out. While I was helped out, it was honestly to an almost disturbing degree. Come to the restaurant, right? Oh yeah. You must be tired, so why don't you relax for a bit? My treat. Whoa. Seems that she caught the glimmer of suspicion in my eyes. Without waiting for my answer, Shion began walking. Wow. After cooling off a bit inside the restaurant, little by little, I realized I was still on edge. Check general. Oh, did you post it? Oh, where's Discord? Right here. Why is that? That's a good gift, let's just say that. Okay. What is that number supposed to mean, Bora? There were spots here and there on my body that hurt, probably because I had been so stiff with nervousness. Shion, who had changed into uniform, brought over 2 glasses of iced coffee. Oh man. There you go, iced coffee on the house. I don't like iced coffee. I knew you would love it. I like how that's what you say. Just bring this coupon with you to the register and it'll be no charge. Like, I love how fucking Philly's just like, yeah, let's delete Bora's thing and doesn't chat at all this whole stream. Does Philly really show up to ban Bora? Or not ban, but just delete his message. That's honestly kind of funny. My patheticness really knew no bounds. But since she went through the trouble, I might as well take up on her offer. Even though it had started out as such a lovely day, I had to get carried away and do that stupid thing. It completely ruined it. Of course, Philly would do that, yep. It's because he loves you, Bora. It's because Philly loves you. He gives you the most attention. Ariname would be chill if I sent Himari nuke codes. Well, yeah. He probably sent one back. You know what I mean? He'd be like, oh, great idea. Also, wait, hold on. That's a really nice Neru. I don't think I could show it though, but that's a really nice Neru. I like Neru. Neru's nice. You know what I mean? But you really saved my hide there. I've really come to see you as reliable. Wait, hold on, I need to sneeze, guys. Man, I told Ineta to just post gore and accept it. What the fuck? I need context, please. Even I was scared. But Kate-chan was in trouble, so I had to be brave and do my best. Oh man. A little embarrassed by what she said, Shion made a show of folding her arms boldly. Shion, really, thank you. I was thanking Shion, but I really wanted to thank Mion. Mion, really, thank you. Now, cheer up a little. He was asking if it's okay, and I told him post anything. Don't post anything, but you know, that's okay, probably. There's obviously, you know, some limits. Within reason. Akko is really cute. Oops, it went on the wrong monitor again, damn it. Akko is not allowed to be cute, she's supposed to be a bitch. Why does she look cute here? That's weird. Damn. Alright, now, cheer up a little. If you feel indebted, then when you have the chance, you should help me, help somebody in need. Like, for example, if I'm ever in trouble, oh, please come and save me. Oh, man. Masculine urge to save women, and then, well, then, yeah. Yeah, of course. I promise. Oh, that bitch looks cute. I'm scared. You know what I mean, though? I feel like that's a valid statement. You absolutely have to. Taking advantage of my words, she seemed happy about my promise. Arinami, you're the one that I need to save her from. Hold on, continue reading your visual novel. I found a K dojin. Okay. Word you were looking for? Yeah. So if I'm ever in trouble, K-chan will come and save me. Yep. I hope trouble comes soon. Oh, I'm trouble and I'm coming. Wait, what? You finally smiled. She said as she smiled herself, poking me in the cheek. And if only women really flirted this much, you know what I mean? I downtrodden Kate-chan is as good as an imposter. Oh, Omogus. Come on, smile. That tickles. Stop, what? Next to Shion's meddling, I finally cheered up a little. All the muscles in my body that is stiffened because of the incident finally began to relax a little, except for one particular area it kept staying stiff. When you're in a better mood, don't you get a little hungry? No? That's fair, Bora, that's fair, understandable. It's really awkward though because they keep calling Keiichi here Kei-chan, and in context of this stream, it sounds like you're asking him to suck on his boobies, so you know. It's kind of awkward, you know. I'm kind of hungry, so I want to eat some pancakes or something. Oh, okay. Do you want some too, Kate-chan? See what I mean right there? You want to suck in his boobies. I understand. Wait, what? No. I wanted to show a little restraint, but restraint really wasn't my thing. I know what you mean. That's why I replied without any. They're good, right? I'm pretty picky when it comes to pancakes. Don't worry, our pancakes have a pretty good reputation. Shion ordered some pancakes from a nearby waitress. Aren't you working? An employee ordering from another employee seems kind of weird. True. What do you mean she doesn't have... What? You mean like she's fly? Isn't that better? Quite silly Yuka. Oh, that is a silly Yuka. This is maid do Yuka. Oh, she's in a maid outfit, yeah. That is a cute Yuka. I like Yuka. Hey, speaking of that, weren't you in the middle of a shift? You just been slacking off while talking to me. I told my uncle that you saved me when I was surrounded by hoodlums, so he's rewarding you. What the fuck? It was the opposite. What the... How do we keep winning this hard? Do I have the manager's permission? Huh? Hey, Mario, stop boobies on boobies is a cage buddy. I understand. That work? Is that a good idea? It's exactly the opposite of what happened. Is that alright? Perfectly fine. By the time the pancakes arrived, we had entered into a relaxed conversation. Hey, okay, hold on. I need to see this. That's a sentence. Oh, you're right, though. Okay, the fingers are kind of weird, though. Yeah, dude, this finger is like morphed. Yeah, I don't know, man. Also, this is pretty bad, right? Damn. That was almost bad for stream right there with that Saki right there. Damn, the finger morphed into each other with the AI. That's the problem. Is I'll call out AI when it does the AI thing, but I won't ever go, oh man, Lamau AI libad. Wow, Saki boobs, I know, right? They were censored, so it's okay. As the two of us ate pancakes, we livened the mood with some chit-chat. About what was on TV, celebrities, that kind of thing. Ah, normies. Oof. Okay, can just grow nipples if she asks for what? Huh? I need context. Actually, don't give me context. I want to find out for myself. Hobbies, food. Really, nothing more than idle chit-chat. Talking together like this, I once again became conscious of Shion being a girl. Damn. BB Key is pretty peak. How peak is this BB Key? That's a pretty peak BB Key. I really like her fishnets. It's always nice, you know. Hey now, that's funny, dog Geichi Maebara. Shion and Mion are the same person. If there was anything different between them, it was only whether or not Mion admitted she was Mion. But given that, how come our conversation was this different? Yeah, why is she acting like a different person? Hey Chan, you don't think of my sister as a girl, do you? No. That's not true. If you were a guy, I'd punch the living daylights out of her. True. Hey, ask the nameless gods to gift you a vagina my wiener is about to... Calm down, sir. I understand. I understand. That is quite a difficult thing to deal with, but you have to you have to move on. I think the reason you guys get along so well is because you have that kind of platonic relationship. I mean, probably. That's a pretty rare and enviable thing to have, don't you think? Yeah. I don't get what you're saying. But it really would be a waste to treat her like a girl. Damn. Who's this? Oh, I saw this. Actually, so funnily enough, I found this voice acting really cute. I saw that earlier today, though. I know what they mean, though. I don't get what you're saying, but it'd be a waste to treat her like a girl. Hey, Kei-chan, that's sexist. Yeah, I know. Isn't that great? And my specialty. Hearing the word sexist was cause for introspection. Nah. Oh yeah, introspection. You gotta call yourself based. You know how it is. What was I prejudiced against Mion or Shion for? And how can I do it more? Mion was Mion. She was the best friend a guy could have, no reservations, and head and shoulders above me when it came to club activities. If I met her 5 years earlier, my life would have probably been a lot more fun. Of this, I had no doubt. And what about Shion? Shion was Mion's little sister, and it hadn't even been 3 days since we met. You forgot to attach the Giga Chat picture, exactly. Our relationship was much more distant, as the only thread we had in common was that I knew her sister. And for Shion, it was the same. I was somebody she met 3 days ago only because I was a friend of her sister's. Difference between Mion and Shion. Friendliness? Yeah, this one's not a bitch. Familiarity? Oh yeah. Playing around with those unclear thoughts for a while, I had stopped listening to Shion. Hypothetically, okay? Are you listening? You say hypothetically, Luigi grabs you at 17%. Ah, sorry, yeah, I'm listening. It's just a hypothetical question, okay? Both me and my sister are in trouble, okay? We're dangling off the side of a cliff. Which one of us do you save? You can only save one. She isn't saying it to tease me, but had a playful tone behind her voice. That's not a nice question. I want to save you both, but I can't do that, right? Right. You can only save either Shion or Mion. Who do you save? Well, if you look at the title of the stream, I think you know my answer. Guys, I think you... I have a feeling you may know my answer if you... Guys, what do I pick? If it were Mion, I don't think she'd be in that situation in the first place, as it's something she could easily get out of herself. What about the normal frail Shion? I guess I'd have no choice. Not my sister, right? If Mion and Shion were different people, I suppose it would come to that. I couldn't confirm nor deny it. Shion is an easy choice, it's true. She should have been smiling, but her gaze was locked firmly to mine. In other words, that's it, isn't it? My sister is... Huh? Sorry, I messed up. What was I trying to say? Shion was trying to talk in a lighthearted manner, but I felt there was something more behind her words. Was Mion trying to tell me something through Shion? Not being able to put a finger on exactly what it was vexing. Shion, to hide her embarrassment, turned the conversation around. More importantly, just now. Were you surprised? When everybody kept on showing up? Well, yeah, it was kind of weird. Of course I was. If it were Rena or Satoko, that would have been one thing. But for all those people, young and old together, they were all from Hinamizawa, right? Yeah, that's right. Everybody in Hinamizawa is pretty close-knit. An enemy of one is an enemy of all. Nobody's gonna look on from the sidelines. They're all a pretty reliable group of residents. Finish reading the Keidochin? Oh boy. Somebody's being picked on, then everybody unites to get rid of the bully. It kinda sounds like the Mafia or the Yakuza's brand of unity. Oh boy. Shouldn't say something like that. It's something you should be thankful for. You were saved by that unity, weren't you? Never forget to show your appreciation. I half-heartedly agree. I knew full well I should be appreciative. She went from a whole list like saving under an hour. What? Everybody really is close in, aren't they? Maybe it's because of tradition. Hinamizawa has been in danger of becoming a ghost town on several occasions. It's been a history of the villagers united together each time to fight for the village's continued existence. For example, Kei-chan, did you know about the Hinamizawa Dam project? Yeah. Hinamizawa Dam project? Let's see. I feel like I've heard somebody talk about it before. About 10 years ago, there was a sudden proposal to build a dam here, which would have submerged Hinamizawa underwater. Well, that's true. I think I heard my dad talk about that. I'm pretty sure that plan was cancelled, right? We made them cancel it. Everybody banded together. That was a well-earned victory. Also, we dismembered a guy. Yeah. We cut off all his limbs and then they didn't find one. That sounded pretty much like the story I heard. Protests intensified to the point to where it was featured in newspapers and magazines. As a result, the plan was suspended. The whole story with the dam apparently started before I was born. Wait, you say it was 10 years ago? You're not younger than that. Well, I guess it started before then. At first, the proposal was only for exploratory purposes, or a small dam to control erosion. then the cat was left out of the bag. If it were completed, it would have been the biggest dam in Japan. Not just Hinamizawa, but several villages upstream would have been submerged as well. How did they like even start getting that approved? Protests immediately began. Petitions to cancel or relocate the project were drafted and submitted to the Diet. They went so far as to go to the Ministry of Construction in Tokyo to hand over a direct appeal to the minister. Previous landowners sued the government, stating there were inconsistencies in the purchase agreement and the transaction should be nullified. Owners of yet unacquired land split their properties, increasing the number of landowners in order to stifle the project. Oh. It was all very precious when the land acquisition was still about money. Eventually, they all started relying on eminent domain in order to seize land. It started at that point. The riot police began to get violent. Oh man. Riot police? You mean the police? Why would they act violent? They punched. They kicked. There was a time I was hit. No, weren't you like 5? Right around here, I think. My skin split open and a whole lot of blood spilled out. What? Saying that, Shion indicated her temple, poking at it. Damn, is that why you're dumb? Nah, I'm joking. But what happened to the police? Filing a complaint against the riot police for police brutality would seem kind of strange for some reason. Oh boy, police brutality. Naturally, they wouldn't pay heed to something like that. You wouldn't be able to establish proof on who exactly hit you, and they could justify their actions by saying you were interfering with police duties. If you were 5, then you shouldn't be hit. You know what I mean? It's pretty bad to hit a 5-year-old as a policeman. Like, I understand if someone, like, say they're 12 were to try, like, beat up a cop, right? But 5? No. No, you don't fight back the 5-year-old. Unless they have a weapon. But even then. Like, I feel like, what do you think is the minimum age where you can like legally like defend yourself, or not legally, but you should be able to say like someone were to attack you to where you just beat the fuck out of them. You know what I mean? Okay, moves her tongue, she orgasms. Okay. My nana went off like a firework. After that, it was amazing. Like a full-scale war. We weren't just gonna sit by and idly file complaints. We went on the offensive. Like 11? That sounds about right. I feel like an 11-year-old could hurt someone if they had, like, you know, a baseball bat or like a knife. Yeah, if they got a weapon, exactly. Like a 5-year-old with a knife, yeah, that'd be dangerous, but I wouldn't like beat them up. I think I could just like grab their hand. They wouldn't be coordinated enough at that age, you know, to where it would be dangerous. Well, it would be dangerous, but it wouldn't be that dangerous. First, in order to call attention to the government, they filed a temporary injunction in court. Then, in order to gain public support, they called in prominent scientists to state that Hinamizawa was a valuable nature preserve. I'd be more concerned about 5-year-old hurting itself. That's true. They pressured the prefectural and municipal assemblies, saying that the prefectural governor ignored his constituents when he approved the project and demanded his resignation. They completely and thoroughly denounced him. Base. I'm gonna ignore that last point, but I understand. Naturally, in Hinamizawa, a ferocious conflict worthy of being called the Damn War began. In order to suppress the police brutality, they coordinated with the network channels and exposed the violence of the riot squad members to the public. On top of that, they put together a special exposé themed around the government repressing the citizens and aired it nationally. Damn. That's a quote, Bora. It worked wonders. Oh, and that the SWAT teams had their hands cuffed. Day after day, the petitions and demonstrations continued. Propaganda was used to help garner support. Circle of support gradually expanded outwards from Hinamizawa. that bore fruit, or the government finally decided against it. It was announced that the dam project was indefinitely suspended just a few years ago. We did everything we could. The entire village banded together and fought. At that time, we were desperate, but now that it's over, it actually became a pretty good memory. Yeah, when you win, the fight is pretty memorable when you win. You know what I mean? The villagers' feelings of solidarity and unity still haven't faded. Shion said that as she focused off into the distance. I felt that those eyes weren't filled with anguish, but rather a sense of pride. That kind of solidarity is pretty nice. You don't see it too often. Bridging the generation gap and unifying the region. I think so too. The dam project was a trial. I think that was just the fact that we were able to overcome it is huge. I can't read. The fear I was feeling until just now gradually began to fade. People began to show up one after another after I was engaged with those thugs. I thought it was frightening. It was kind of sus. But now I felt from the bottom of my heart that I had been rude. The villagers prepared to defend their homeland to the death. The sense of solidarity that fostered. It might seem impudent to say this, but I was a little jealous. If I had been in Hinamizawa when the protests against the dam was going on, I might have been able to share that in that sense of solidarity. Hey-chan, you weren't here at the time, so I don't think you can fully feel the solidarity in the village. But everybody shares it. Thoroughly. Even with somebody who just moved here like you, Kei-chan. You couldn't... She couldn't have been more right. So many people got together to help me out when I just moved here. Even though they were strangers whose names I didn't know. A hot feeling began welling up inside of me. When I lived in the city, I didn't even know my own neighbors. I thought that was natural. But here, that was an absurd and pathetic thing. Even though I thought of them as strangers, all the other villagers viewed me as a comrade. Happiness and warmth. I was acutely aware of those feelings as they gradually welled up inside of me. Donozaki-san? The manager wants you to work the floor. Yeah, you better fucking work, bitch. More senior waitresses waved their hands and called out to Shion. Seemed like it was time for work. Ah, okay, I'm coming. Sorry. Looks like I have to get to work now. It's fine. Thanks for hanging out with me. It was fun. Oh, are you going home? Yeah. My mom gets fussy if I'm not home by dinner time. It seemed that Shion wanted to say something, but she swallowed her words. Like we hadn't talked enough. That kind of feeling, yeah. Looking at that expression, I regretted saying something that had disappointed me on like that. I was about to say they could have stayed for a bit longer when Shion got up from her seat. Here. If you use this coupon, it should cover the pancakes as well. Saying that, she showed me a coupon booklet as she tore out a few sheets and handed them to me. Convenient, isn't it? Frick I get on top of my salary. Wow. It's okay. I can pay for the pancakes myself. Hey, being so reserved doesn't fit you, Kei-chan. If I were my sister, you would have gladly let me pay for it. Well, yeah. This body allowed me to touch everyone. What? She said as she laughed, gently stopping me from opening my wallet. Being told so with such an encouraging smile really resounded with me. So Nozaki-san, sorry, could you take care of the register? Oh man. This. I saw this. Dude, this is the thing, is that, funnily enough, okay, here's a good way to put it. Fan service isn't everything, but you just gotta see how it's done. You know what I mean? There's different tiers of it. But expecting it to not exist is ridiculous. But it's funny because, yeah, gacha game without fan service, what even is that? Can you name one? Ah yes, right away. Later, today was fun. Yeah. Saying that, Shion smiled one more time at me. Like, I actually do like the fact that Blue Archive isn't pure, like, Gunner bait. You know what I mean? Like, say, like, Brown does too. But the fans, like, they make up for it, right? So it's actually, it's interesting. It's like we only go as far as we want to. But the game itself is pretty tame, funnily enough. Later, today was fun, saying that Shion smiled once more at me. Oh, Mion, thanks a lot for today, I owe you one. If you really think that, then return the flavor. I'm looking forward to it. After I said it, I realized I mistakenly called her Mion. I didn't know if she realized it or not. Lamau. It drives the imagination. Exactly. Hee. Oh no. What do you got here? What do you mean hee? Let's just say I'm being dumb. What does it say? I say it on every day, 19th day. Everyone who's an artist will say, please draw one. Oh, One Piece. Say, I see. Oh, lazing around and watching television after dinner was part of my daily routine. Damn. Might seem like a waste at first glance, but you could say it was an important time when I was able to accrue knowledge of everything from politics to economics to various trivia. True. After dinner was valuable time well spent while the brain was at its most supplied with nutrients. Idiots, obviously the Tokyo Tower is taller. Today I tested my knowledge of trivia by watching my weekly quiz show. Sitting in front of the television, I was able to get a lot of the answers right. But if I were actually up on stage, I'd probably fail miserably. Yeah, it's nervous as hell. I love it when my... That's a sentence, Arinami. That is definitely a sentence. Geichi, phone call from Sonozaki-san. Okay. Sonozaki? It's Mion! It was a little late for her to be calling. I had a bad feeling about this. Did I forget something else there? I had a hunch it was something to do with club activities. She's probably going to inform me about what we were doing tomorrow. This was Mion we were talking about. I might even go so far as to say we're doing club activities right now. So, hurry up and come over. Damn. By the way, it was 8 p.m. So just bring your own Shun. Or for what? Oh, I see. Yeah. Hello? No way we're having a club battle right now. Huh? That's not, I mean, it was Mion, but it was a very un-Mion-like way of talking. Huh? Could it be? So sorry. Could it be you're not Mion, but Shion? Oh, hi, Ryan Lamau. Yeah, he's right. Good evening. I'm sorry for calling so late. For Mion, this would have been an ill-fitting, polite way of talking. But since it was Shion, it was natural. Even though they were both the same person. The dry smile enjoyed that mysterious feeling. Always fine. What's up? Hey, Chan, do you like sweets like cakes or desserts? Oh no, she's flirting again. There's no way I hated them. I'm an unabashed glutton. Damn, just like Arinami. That's great. Actually, there's a new dessert contest this summer. Like they were having a new dessert menu every season. So they're hiring taste testers for potential desserts. Desserts at Angel Mort have a good reputation. It's pretty difficult to get accepted as a taste tester. I'll get right to the point. Ta-da! Ta-da, but I can't see over the phone. Still, could it be? That's right. I have a taste testing ticket right here. Ooh. If you don't mind sweets, how about it? When you say how about it, you basically mean, with that ticket, I can eat all the new desserts I want. They say to beware of honey pots, but this is sweeter than any pot of honey. All you can eat free dessert? No way. You're okay with that? I'll register you as a taste tester. When you come to the restaurant tomorrow, just give the person in charge your name. Then everything will work out. When you say everything will work out, you mean all you can eat? For free? Whoops. Yeah, it's free. Either this song or any Roger song. Wait, what? What is this? Imagine being asleep deprived from staying up overnight, gather water for the family, and this is your reward for the morning? Huh? It's not playing. Oh, there it goes. See, I'm not Filipino, so I don't get it, but I understand what you mean. Do you really have chickens out there like that, being that loud? Or roosters, I should say. Yeah, it's free. Quite a bit, so I recommend you come hungry. This was such a delectable opportunity, it was almost scary. This was really Shion, right? It wasn't Mion posing as Shion in order to bait me into a trap, was it? What am I saying? They're the same person. Yeah, I know exactly what you're thinking, Kei-chan. You're thinking this is too good to be true, right? Chickens, dogs, cats, and he... Yeah, what? Don't tell Kevin. I mean, I would never... Snort. I heard from my sister, but you're really somebody who can't tell a lie. Ooh. I'm not averse to somebody like that. Shion laughed with a voice that sounded a lot like how Mion would laugh. It's not like I was intending on it. But it just so happens that my shift ends early tomorrow. Ooh. If it's not a bother, I thought maybe we could spend a little time together after I'm done. Damn, this woman wants me. Your shift ends early tomorrow? Yeah. So while you take your time eating dessert, I'll finish up. Huh? Well, I didn't have any plans anyway. I don't mind hanging out with you for a little bit. It's not like we have to go anywhere. I was thinking we could cool off in the evening while we take a walk. Wow. You guys will never get this. There's no reason for me to refuse. Out of courtesy, I might as well take her up on her offer. By the way, Kei-chan, you and I have been meeting up every day, haven't we? Now that you say, I guess we have. This is said okay. We have an excuse to meet out again tomorrow. Ah. Huh? What was Mion saying? Ha, Kei-chan, your voice just cracked. Alright, one, thank you for the... Wait, why? Wait, what, be Hoshino? I need context, sir. What's the matter? It wasn't a video photo, but she could tell I was beat red. But why'd you lose? Lose what? Oh, you're doing PvP? That makes sense now. Why are you using Boshino in PvP? Well then, you should definitely come tomorrow. I'll take my leave here. Good night. Legalized genocide? Which, on who? Depends, you know? Good night. Shion finished with what she had called to say. Ended the conversation without any chit-chat. I returned to the living room after hanging up the phone. The TV was already off and my mom was sleeping in the rocking chair. Damn. For Shun? What do I use as my anti-Shun? Let's try and remember. Honestly? Oh yeah, I used Tsurugi. Tried Tsurugi and your Hanako, right? Because Tsurugi will make Shun just target Tsurugi, right? And then your Hanako could just kill Shun after a while. But to be fair, I use Yakub to get Shun in a bad position because normally Hanako doesn't reach her. So maybe don't do that. Not feeling like turning the TV back on, I went back upstairs and returned to my room. Tsurugi and Konoe? Yeah, exactly. I would say Tsurugi's better because I very doubt you'll have a UB40 or better Konoe. If yours is like, if yours exists at all, it's probably 4-star. You know what I mean? But if you don't have a UE60 Tsurugi, you're just mega cooked account, you know? I feel like turning the TV back on. I went back upstairs and returned to my room. I've only been receiving favors from Shion, haven't I? He brought me a bento and saved me when I got involved with those thugs. She was supposed to be a different person so I could thank Mion in school. Come to think of it, she'd probably just say she'll pass it on to her sister. I have to thank Shion directly. But I'll have to repay her somehow. Oh, I think that's it. That should be the end of the chapter. Alright, that's good. I'm getting tired anyway. We'll do the tips and then that's it, okay? Yeah, or the tip, just one tip. Details of the delinquent 3. Oh no, are we gonna go back to those delinquents? Mob mentality, get rescued. I guess that's a good mob mentality. Rescuing people is a good mob mentality. Alright, details of the delinquents? Or is it like their police report? That's why you're arresting us. Bullshit. Let go of me. Kuma-chan, you can go let go of their arms now. Here, please sit down. Oh, what's this, Yuzu? Yuzu. Iyo something that's Sensei no shots shirt. That's oh he wait, I know this word. Taita. Is that what it is? Right. Honorable mention BB or Atsuko. Oh yeah, Atsuko's pretty good in PvP now just because of the extra healing. I don't use BB anymore though because I think the ideal specials to use is Michiru with Yakub, but you don't have Yakub, so honestly using BB with Michiru is best. When I took 4 tickets on the same guy, I know what you mean. 3 people rubbed their arms painfully. Umagai-kun and the others must have been squeezing them pretty tightly. Oh, what's this one? This is illegal. This is not allowed. Nope. Wrong. Nah, ha ha ha. Don't get me wrong. I haven't arrested you or anything. Uma-chan, go get me something cold from the fridge, please. Oh. Would you like your barley with foam or without? Barley? Is that what they're calling beer? I plunked down onto the reception sofa, and despite not yelling anymore, they still had dangerous expressions. Clank, 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 clank. You like clank? Oh, that's a cool card. Let's see here. I plunked down the reception sofa, but oh yeah, they still had dangerous expressions. What I give to be young again? Damn. I'll drink even if you don't, you know. Excuse me for helping myself. Beer is best when you drink it on the job. Based? Ooh, based? That's it. Oh man, if only I could, you know what I mean? As he downed the beer with glee, the 3 people exchanged glances, then finally reached out for their cans. They didn't stop being cautious. It was more like they didn't see a reason to refuse. They each opened their cans and began to drink the contents. Alright, going to Real Momoy. This is a good. Oh, that's a good Momoy. I understand, sir. It's fair. Where'd you guys come from? You're not from around here. Nyufufufu. They looked at each other again, suspicious of whether they should tell them. Are you all college students? Friends on a trip? You were probably traveling on bikes or something. Sounds like fun I wish I was having. You don't live close by, do you? Where did you come from? Osaka, perhaps? Was it matter to you? Now, there's no use trying to intimidate me. You would have all been in a lot of trouble if I'd left you there, right? They seemed to recall the thrilling event familiar. Well, they could understand getting surrounded by students or a gang or something along those lines. They would never have been surrounded by locals, both young and old, both men and women before. It was easy to imagine how scared they must have been. If you were from here, the people of Hinamizawa wouldn't have done anything to you, no matter what you had done wrong. They're all special. Not in the sense of parents not wanting to get involved in their children's fights. If one person gets bullied, the village will come out in full force. That's not just an idle threat, you know. They couldn't argue against that. They themselves have been surrounded. They've seen it with their own eyes. There was no doubt about it. Around these parts, if the people of Hinamizawa give you a glare like that, you simply get demoned away and no one will hear from you again. Oh man. to suddenly disappear without a trace. Do you all have families that would get the police to search for you if you went missing? If not, then that's bad. You'll vanish, and that'll be the end of it. Even then, we got there soon enough that nothing happened. If we'd been late, things could have taken a turn for the worse. They've been forced into an alleyway. These young men wouldn't be sitting on a couch right now. They might be lying on an autopsy table. Well, probably not. Anyway, perhaps they'd be a little more cooperative if we found them as corpses. Well, yeah, I would think so, actually. How did you get to Okinomiya? By train? By bike? Bike. That's not good. They're still parked there, aren't they? You go waltzing to get them back. They might really might gang up on you. Hell's that? We'll take them all. Calm down, calm down. Why are young people these days so quick with the shouting? These days, it's always like that. You don't want any more trouble, right? Tell me the bike license plate numbers. I'll bring them here for you. Kuma-chan, please borrow the loading trucks we use for the traffic disasters. Got it. This is fine. We'll get them ourselves. You really want to get surrounded again? Police may not be fast enough to save you this time. It's fine, isn't it? We're surrounded. They're gonna get knocked down. Hey, you three. You're drinking the barley with foam, right? Try turning your engines on. Oh, entrapment. I'll arrest you on the spot for drunk driving. Based. Dude, that's fucking dirty, dude. Your tax dollars we put to good use in bringing all your bikes here. Quit complaining and tell me the goddamn license plate numbers, you pieces of shit. Base? The three were hesitant to tell them the numbers. They were mumbling something along the lines of not remembering them since they just bought the bikes. Damn. Well, that's what I thought, huh? Kuma-chan, go with the truck and bring the bikes back. Get the tough-looking red Yamaha and the one with the broken right tail light. And the white one that had the packing tape stuck to the seat. It's those ones. They belong to you, right? They didn't answer. Those must be the right ones. Oishi-san, the truck is here, so I'll get going. Yes, please do. Wait, Kuma-chan, hold on, one more thing. What's up? Look up the numbers. You don't want to bring the wrong ones back. Three people's faces changed colors. Or changed color. They made themselves very easy to understand. Let's take it easy here until your bikes get back. There's more beer, you know. Woo! We have some snacks too. I don't understand what's the problem. Free beer and snacks? And you get your stuff back? Wanna watch TV? Hell yeah. Probably nothing on though. Nah, thanks. We's leaving. Don't wanna hang in here forever. Suddenly there were 5 or 6 huge officers surrounding them. Their clearly overpowering stares nailed them to the sofa. What? What do we do? Going on a trip by stealing motorcycles, huh? Students these days have too much time on their hands. Ah, that checks out. That makes sense. Damn, why would you do that? Alright. Woo! Okay, we done for today. Tomorrow, we'll do Momo Talks, okay? Momo Talks tomorrow. And then... I don't know what, and then... Oh yeah, nothing the next day. And then we'll figure it out, okay? So Momo Talks tomorrow, okay? Okay. Back to our regularly scheduled content. I guess this is also regularly scheduled content. Swimsuit seminar? Let me see. That's important to end it off on. Alright. It's a nice Koyuk. I feel like she'd be in something like more stupid, you know what I mean? But that's also really nice. It's a good euchre as well. I like that a lot. I like that. Raid? We have 3 people. Do you really want to raid? Holy Rio! Wow. And Noah. Alright, it's actually a really good Noah design. Dinomass. Just go there, Lamau. There's 3 of you. There's literally you, Arinami, and someone else. Who else is in here? Let me check. Forgot how to check. Oh, right here, right? No, I don't remember. Users in chat. There we go. Oh, Ian's still in here. Rio's always, man. I know. Yeah. I know. Alright. Zuko birthday, bro? Oh, I can pull that up. You're right. Let me pull up the Shirok birthday. Yo. Let me go over here first. It'll be easier this way. Alright, let me close the game so I don't listen to both in my ears. Alright. Bam, boom, bam, bam. Wow. Hold on, I forgot. I have pragmata settings. I need to fix that. Boom, bam, boom. Boom, boom, bam, boom. Let me do this. Reset this. Okay, and then game, blue archive. There we go. That should be good. Yeah, there we go. Alright, I'll wish Shiroko happy birthday. All the Shirokos, okay? There's 4. Left ear nice. Ear cunt. I see, I understand, sir. Alright. Shirok. Where is she? Oh, it was down here. Boom, 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 boom. Alright. Let's key suckers. For that lag, though. Wow, it's Shiroko. Who would have thought? Damn, this is like the oldest L2D there is. Alright. Oh, I remembered. Definitely. Yay. Honto da yo. Ooh. Big General? Hold on, let me see. Wow. Very nice. Temp more sub-vitals. Screenshots. Oh god. Why? Why is he like this? Alright, that's it. Yeah, I love how he's in the server too, so you can just add him and be like, bro, why you're like this. Anyway. Shiroko. Yeah. Wet Wolf's eggs, exactly. Yeah. Whoa. It's Ewok, guys. Say the line. Wow. Ewok. Yeah. Oh yes, I remembered. Yay. Did you really shorten all our birthday lines? Pyro Planner? What about Pyro Planner? You just say that word. Or when is Nico's birthday? I don't know. Woo. Yeah. And the job application. I forgot I had that emote. Yeah, I did. You were last, actually. I just went in order. Alright. February 11th. Oh, I see. Okay. Alright. This do be definitely it, though. Alright. Bye-bye. Glory to Bukum. And, Momo talks tomorrow, okay? Bye. Ah.